you done hit $1,500. Like, yeah, I hit $1,500 off this $30 ticket. Okay, but how many of them $30 tickets you done put in before you hit that $1,500? You know, that's why they have, well, quote unquote, professional gamblers. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But anyway, she really losing because the judge ordered, she stole $800,000. The judge said he gonna need $835 in restitution. So now she down because I don't see her coming up with it. It's fresh out of jail. I mean, I don't see too many people hiring a Catholic nun that steal. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I don't know. If I ran a business, I'd hire just for the hell of it. And then I'd be at the party like that. You ain't gonna believe this shit, bro. I just hired a Catholic nun that steal. I'm talking about, bro. This shit is crazy. But anyway, I don't see her paying the money back. I think it's gonna be allowed. She'll just be paying that fine until she die or whatnot, you know, or whatever. Because I don't. If she had to steal the money, if she had it, she wouldn't have to steal it. You know what I'm saying? So $800. Now you done charged her $35,000 more. I mean, and then she ain't got the job no more to steal no more. So I mean, I think the judge just put that in ink for nothing. He could say that little ink for another court document, because I don't see her paying that money back. Anyway, there's some good news on the COVID side. New York lift their mask mandate indoors. They still do it for I believe hospitals and, you know, certain places, but for the most part, indoors, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. And they making that, if they didn't pass the law already, they working on it, you know what I'm saying? Which is good. And I think they having problems in Chicago. They don't know if they want to wear masks or they don't want to take them off. The school board saying this, the community saying this, the judge saying, I mean, it's a real mess in Chicago about the mask. But once again, this Polo POV, I mean, if you want to wear your mask, wear your mask. If you don't want to wear your mask, don't wear your mask. But common sense would kind of say, if you in a closed door room with I'm going to just say more than 5-6 people, really, where you can't keep your distance, you might want to wear a mask. I don't really see the debate about this. I mean, like I said, it's your choice, of course. It's your choice. But to me, common sense, because I'm going to be real. Me, I wear my mask sometimes I don't. Most of the time, hell, I forget to put it on. But a lot of the time, I feel like I don't need to, just depending on where I'm at and what I'm doing. So, I don't know. That's my opinion on the mask. Everybody else can make their own opinion up about that. And keeping it about America and what's going on, a lot of stuff nowadays is being made in America. They're not shipping it to China no more because you got the supply chain is bad, and now most manufacturers, it used to be cheaper to send it overseas. Send it overseas, get it done, and they send it back over here. Get it done for cheaper and send it back. But now with the supply chain and all the hiccups in movement as far as goods and stuff, it's now costing. It really ain't even costing. It's taking them more time. If you send it to China, ain't no telling when you go. Ain't no telling what time it go get to China, and then it ain't no telling what time it go get back. So you actually come out cheaper now going American made, which you make it at home, distribute it at home to your consumers. Look at me acting like I know some business. Distribution, consumers, you know, I don't know. That just made me feel like I know. I really do, but you know, I ain't no businessman. But anyway, let's lighten it up a little bit, y'all. You already know I love food. If you don't know by now, if you really been listening to my shit, you know I like food. I like to eat. I do a little cooking. I call myself Chef Boy Negro. You know what I'm talking about? I do a little dibbling and dabbling in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about this ranch, man. Because, man, me and my homeboy, and then he's a white guy. This is my dude, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm talking about, he said he don't eat ranch. And for me, for the life of me, I can't understand why he don't eat ranch. Am I being biased because he's white? Yeah, probably. Because it's ranch. It's white. You white. You supposed to eat like ranch. That's it. You supposed to like. But now he got his own opinion, man. He entitled to it. But I'm telling him, I was like, man, I eat ranch on baked potatoes sometime or my salad. I said, but I ain't no big fan of it. But now my household, as far as my wife and my kids, oh man, They put ranch on everything. Oh, man, tacos. I'm talking about, when I say everything, I mean everything. But in my house, if it ain't Hidden Valley, they don't want it. Like, you can wishbone or crab. They don't want that shit. If it ain't Hidden Valley, they don't want it. So, I don't know. I'm curious about that, y'all. Like I said, I can be reached at Polo_DA_swag_king on Instagram. Marco, I'm sorry, that's another one, y'all. I got a lot of handles, but these are the ones that I got for the podcast. I'm also at Polo the Swag King 1 on Twitter and Marco Polo 2K on iCloud.com. But hit me up. I'm curious about if you eat ranch and if you don't eat ranch, if you like ranch, if you don't like ranch. But and so I brought up the question. I was like, well, let me ask you this: do you eat A1 on your steak? It was like, yeah. I was like, okay. Well, now all people know if it's a good steak, you don't need no sauce. Let's just get that out there. Like I said, I be cooking and stuff too. If it's a good steak, you really don't need no sauce. But anyway, I was like, well, man, I'm telling you, it's more people eat ranch than A1. And he was like, no, man. That's my middle-aged white boy voice. No, man, no. I'm like, Code, I'm pretty sure. Damn, I done name drop. Well, shout out to you, bro. You just got on Polo's POV. I wasn't going to drop your name, but I did on the sleep. Apologize about that. He probably won't get offended. He probably like, hell yeah, man, y'all listen to the podcast. That's my boy on there. Hopefully, anyway. But anyway, I'm curious about who eating ranch and who ain't, and who got a problem with it. And definitely, I'm telling you, I'm willing to bet on this. More people go for ranch than A1. Like me personally, I eat A1, but I ain't gonna go out my way. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And keeping it on eating, man, I tried the Beyond Chicken at KFC. Now I tried it because I done tried the Impossible Whopper from Burger King. And to be real about it, I like the Impossible Whopper. It ain't too different from the regular Whopper. I mean, you got to be just sitting there thinking about it to taste the difference. But I will say this. You better get that motherfucker fresh. Because if you try to reheat it, oh yeah, you gonna know this ain't the flame boiled patty on YouTube. This some bullshit. I don't know. It tastes. I can taste the difference if it's reheated. But now if I get it fresh, oh yeah, it's about the same. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna try some of this plant-based chicken, and it is KFC. You know what I'm saying? So I go up in there. I ain't go out pulling the drive-thru, and I'm looking at the menu, and it's got a whole little section on the menu by itself. Plant-based chicken nuggets. You know, you can't get whole pieces of chicken. It's just nuggets. And I'm looking at it, the combo with the fries and the drink. It's like $7.99. And I'm looking at the chicken. They say 6-piece. And I'm looking like, I'm not finna get a 6-piece nugget meal for $8 and some change. So, you know, I tried to be niggerish. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, man, I'm just get the nuggets. You know, I just want to try the chicken anyway. I really ain't even that hungry. I just want to try it since it's on my mind and I'm right here. So I said, yes, ma'am. Let me get the Beyond Chicken Nuggets. I had to remember the name just that fast because I wanted to say plant-based chicken. So, but that's what they call it, the Beyond Chicken. So she was like, you want the 6-piece or the 12-piece? Now, the 12-piece go run you about $13. This for chicken nuggets now. We ain't talking about wings. We talking about nuggets. And then what part of the chicken is the nugget? That's another question. But anyway, so I get it. I tell her the 6-piece. And she was like, it was still like $7 like seven. I think like $7.49. But anyway, I was like, I ain't caring about the price. I want to try it. Let's go. So I get up there, pay her. She pulled me around. I hate getting pulled around. I just rather sit there. So that means as soon as you get me my stuff, you can hand it out the window. But if I got to pull around, I got to get to the side. That's just more walking and more time you got to do to get me my food. I got upset for a brief moment. But real talk, I'd rather just sit right here in the window. But they do that to keep down their drive-through time to make their manager or their regional manager or whoever checking that kind of stuff to make them think that they getting people in and out. You know what I'm saying? But that's why they get y'all to pull up and pull to the side. FYI. But anyway, so I pull to the side. I'm, checking my phone. They bring it out. Boom. It's a box. Big old box now. I open it up. Man, I wish I could upload a picture for y'all, man. It looked like it was 6 nuggets. And they said a 6-piece, but I didn't expect it I was just disappointed at the view. But it looked like, if you ever had a Burger King nugget, it looked like a pregnant Burger King nugget. And there was 6 of them now. It was 6 fat ass nuggets. And they was more square shaped. And then you can call me picky. But I didn't like the fact they were all shaped the same. You know, you get nuggets from anywhere else. They awkwardly shaped. Like, you know, they ain't the same shape, all of them. But all 6 of these was just perfectly shaped. I didn't like that. I don't know, call me crazy, but I didn't like they all looked the same. Like, I don't know, they just all looked the same. And they were real thick. You know what I'm saying? They were probably about a 1/4 inch thick. But now I bit into them. They was kind of good. If you ever had Burger King nuggets, they kind of taste like Burger King nuggets with a little more flavor. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, Burger King nuggets is like $1.49, $1.59. I just paid damn near $8 for these. You know what I'm talking about? You see the difference? So I can take the quality from Burger King for the price. But now, for this price, man, I was expected to bite into this motherfucker in the sun store shining brighter and angel stores singing in my ear. I don't know what I expected. But I bit into it and I was like, tastes like a Burger King nugget. So, yeah, they better frame them few dollars because I won't be buying that no more. You know what I'm saying? But let me just talk about a guy I was used to be friends with. Well, I guess we kind of friends. I guess you can say that. And this is why, you know, they say it's best to be thought of as a fool than to open your mouth and relieve all doubt. That's a Bible verse, by the way. I don't know which one, but that's one. I think it's a proverb. I'm pretty sure it's a proverb. But anyway, so this dude, I say, hey man, you got that satellite radio? He's like, yeah, man. I was like, yeah, man, I be hearing stuff, you know, a couple months before you hear it on regular radio because, you know, I'm on satellite radio. He's like, yeah, man, I know what you're talking about. But who you with, direct or dish? I'm going to let that sink in on y'all. The man said, direct or dish. And I'm like, no, man, you know, it's like Sirius, you know, in your car, XM. Yeah, I know, but what channels you be on? You know, I be up in the 400-500, and apparently, bro, you don't know what I'm talking about. So I said, yeah, man, I just listen to a little bit of everything. I'm just trying to kill the conversation because that's one thing I've learned. If you arguing with a fool, really who the fool? Because I'm not finna sit here and go back and forth with you when I know what I know, and apparently you don't, so it's pointless. I'm going to just let you keep on over there dwelling in ignorance, and I'm going to just keep over here chilling in sense. So, you know what I'm saying? Do that make sense? You know what I'm talking about? And speaking of making sense, now, this the one right here. I know y'all know Future, you know, no matter what, we supposed to be together. You know, fish tailing out the parking lot, disappeared magic. You know, this dude, you know what I'm saying? Too sexy. I woke up in a new Bugatti. This guy. So he in an interview. Oh yeah, he got the baby by Sierra too. Hey. But this joker, they asked him in an interview, they were like, man, Berkeley bags, you know, 5-star motels, Dior, you know, how much you think you done spent in a year on women? And he said, about 2-3. And the guy said, okay, 2,000-3,000 ain't bad. And he said, no, 3 million. And I'm like, whoa. And he say something like, every time he see a beautiful woman, he just got a spoiler. He got a problem. Yeah, you right, guy. You got a problem there, buddy. I like your music. You cool now, but to me that's... And then you got to ask yourself this. You got a problem or you got a problem with the money you got? Because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have that problem if you didn't have that money. You know what I'm talking about? Because for one, if you didn't have the money, you wouldn't be able to afford none of this shit. And then when you see a woman you can't afford it, you just go look at her and say, that's a nice woman, and keep on going. But since you can afford it, so I don't think you got a problem. I just think, you know, this Polo's POV. I think you just need to, you know, slow down on the flex. Because it can't be love. You just met her. You don't know her. You ain't talked to her. And because that was his words, not mine. Now, when I see a beautiful woman, I just got a spoiler. I got a problem. And then, I mean, how you know she want to be spoiled? She might have a Berkeley bag already, you know? And let's be real, The places these guys stay in, Hollywood, Miami,